was given a job. Somebody wanted to convert this thing into a black and white, and the black and white should have a depth. You hear the requirement?
Hmm.
It should have a depth. So I had to dig deep and then try to find out if I decided to. Hey, did I add Christopher? Oh, I didn't, Christopher. I didn't. Okay, let me see if I can. This is a practical thing, people. This is what is wanted by so many people. They are going to ask you, could you convert this one to black and white? But we need a depth. So the first option you can go adjust. You can change it to black and white. Take a look. It's going to be flat. All right. We can undo that. The next one that you could do, you go to image, adjust, desaturate. Hello, are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. If we desaturate it, see what will happen. It'll look flat. Okay? Even though you don't see the depth, we can undo that. So this is what I'll show you guys. Um, you go, can you see my layers option?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, all you have to do now is to go over here and then you select hue and saturation. Okay. Now we have hue and saturation now. Under the properties, we have a saturation here. We can control the saturation too. You see how clean it is? Hello?
Yes, sir.
This is more cleaner. No, the next thing that you don't stop there, all right? You are going to, under the adjustment, where do you find adjustment, by the way? Under the window, then you look for adjustment, which is this one here.
Mhm.
If you select that, you get an adjustment, okay?
Hmm.
Let me bring it right here, side by side, so that we can see what's happening. All right, I one more thing that I need, adjustment, where the properties. Okay, I need the properties here too. Okay, I decided to dock them so that we can see it properly. Let me bring up the property on top here. All right, all right, there on top, good. All right, our saturation is at 0, which is okay for now. And then the next thing now we are going to do, go back again here, right? We can select brightness and contrast. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
we have a curve for brightness and contrast. So you can play about with it. See? You still maintain it as clean as it is. You see?
Yes, sir.
This is a real black and white. And then you go back again. You can select curve, which is here under the adjustment. Select curve. You get the curve option available. Fair enough? Then you're going to play with the darkness.
And the light
Oh,
Yeah.
until you get like the dark parts actually having different tonal grading to get the depth.
You see how clean it is?
Hmm.
So it's different from converting straight. We can add so many things until we get. our black and white look as clean as possible. All right, let me do one more to reinforce that.
So how much you da charge for do that now?
A lot of money. A lot of money. Because if they give you, for instance, all right, let's say this young lady here. Okay, let's look for pictures. Okay. All right, let's bring up this one here. I hope.
Carrie eating?
Alright, we are doing it again, okay?
Mhm.
In a different image. This is how you learn, and this is how you can get it properly. Alright. We were asked to convert this one into the most beautiful black and white. Alright, so there are different ways in which you can get black and white, but don't do that for now. Simply come under, where's that thing again, under my layers.
And then you're going to go to hue and saturation.
Yes, we come right here, we come to hue and
Saturation.
So hue and saturation, I'm gonna pull it aside then.
And then you desaturate it.
We are going to desaturate it from here. There we go. We still have the details. Now the next thing we are going to do is to either go straight to
brightness and contrast, or
brightness and contrast, like that. So we have our brightness and contrast coming up. All right, you play about with it. You play with it. See what's happening?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is that Christopher? Christopher just walked in? All right. And then we again go back, and what are we going to add?
We're going to the levels, sir.
Levels and color curves. We add on that. We need to pump up the blacks. Same. And then pump up. You see what's happening?
Yes, sir. Highlight and
If I bring it this way, the bottom will get darker, the top will get lighter there, and then I could play a portrait like that. Alright, we have our neat, nice tonal black and white. Now, suppose we need to place this one in a separate background. We need to remember the masking, the layer mask, to create a mask. So what are we going to do? Nadia?
You add the layer mask, sir.
Right, we can go to select. We go to select, and then what?
Subject.
Subject. So what that one will do for us, It's selected. When you glimpse, there's certain thing outside. We need to bring them up. You see? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Now we go back again under the select and mask. Okay. And then we know that we can play about right here, right there, right there. Not too much. Okay. All that you have to do now, come at the bottom once you're happy with that. Select layer what?
Mask.
Okay. And then we click OK. Now we have everything good to go. Where's my layer? We can remove this background here. Okay.
So remember, stay still close. So, remove it. Yeah, you have to unlock it.
All right. Still something I've gone here. Okay. Okay.
The picture itself have the white background, sir. So you have to.
Yeah, we did the layer mask already. Remember the layer mask? Oh,
Yeah.
we did a layer mask on a different channel. We are supposed to add the layer mask here.
Yes, sir. It's supposed to be a part of that.
Okay. We add the layer. Should we copy it? Let's copy it. We copy it. Can we copy that? Can we copy this? Can we copy that?
Oh, I see what you did, sir. The layer mask is on the curve instead of the
Yeah.
image itself.
Yeah, so we come about right here, and then we do it again. And then we go to select subject. Select the subject. You see, by doing this, we get to understand, learn where this part of the problem, and then from here, we go back. We notice that it creep up inside here. We go back to select, and then select and mask. All right, and then we can go ahead. All right, we can go ahead. Yeah. Can keep it like that. Select layer mask. Okay, we are getting there now. Good. You see how clean our background is? Even though this part slightly chopped out, that's no problem. I can take this one to another level altogether. All right, let's see if we can get. All right. Let's come right here, download this. Okay, copy this, and we take it right there, and then go to edit, paste. Oh, we still have straight black and white. So the question is, how can we change this one back to no desaturation? Hello, Montel.
Yes, sir.
How can we get that in a full color? So let's try.
All right, sir. You would have to go back on the layer itself and resaturate it.
Okay, we have to create a layer. Hue and brightness. Let's check it out. And saturation. Oh.
What I think is that the
All right. Let me see. Delete that. What if I create a new layer, which is on top here? Oh, where is it?
wasn't created, sir.
All right. right,
Mhm.
new layer there, and then paste.
Yeah,
Good.
there you
And
go.
Andrea, you see what we have done just now?
But here's the thing, sir. What I would advise,
Oh,
you'd have to put the
on
you'd
top.
have to, yeah.
No, there's something that we.
What happened, sir, is because the layer of the desaturation is on
Okay,
top.
let's
Yeah.
see. We can get that one out. But I need this one here.
What I would say, sir, is that you'd have to merge the layers down.
Okay, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes,
let's
you'd
see.
have to merge.
I can group all of this together after there. Sorry, after there, group them. Okay,
Hmm.
and then this to that, group them. All right. So here we are working now. If I bring this one there, it'll bring up that. We can select that again. Let's try if we can convert the hue and saturation. Okay. All right. And then desaturate that. Ah, no. I need to work on
So
that.
Peter, look
Yeah.
here. Why you never copy the girl
Because shall we lose the
onto the
properties?
the background picture instead of put the background picture inside this one?
No,
No.
we were experimenting, trying to solve a problem. It's not because we are lost. No, we are trying to see, can we really combine the two together? Yes, it can be done separately. All right. Let me delete this one here. Let me delete. Okay, delete that.
Sir, know that you can merge the hue and the saturation layer with the girl's photo, so you keep the black and white, and then the color would be separate. Because what happens is that when the desaturation layer is above everything else, then everything that falls under it would be desaturated.
Okay. I have to do the sample. We have about 7 minutes, so I don't want to confuse people now, but we get to understand how to convert something in a proper black and white. All right?
Yeah.
At least we understand that whatever the avenue we're doing now is basically to solve equation, to solve a problem. How can we combine CMYK with the black and white? So that's okay. I'll sit down and try to work on it and see how best I can come out with that. There's a lot of ideas. But what I'm trying to tell is that if you're poor at making a selection, then remember how to do some layer masking. It should be of importance. All right, take a look. Somebody asked me to design a logo for them. A lot of process. A lot of process. It takes a lot. I'm going to show you guys so that whenever we are doing work, sometimes it takes a lot out of you. One thing, they keep on changing it. So you have to remember how to set your costs right at the beginning. So these are some of the development. Okay? I like this one here. I like that personally. Now, when you take something to your wife, to your uncle, to your auntie, these are the kind of thing that you derive that. Oh, do so many variation. You see? I want you to learn so you don't make mistakes. You understand?
Yes, sir.
No, and then we develop they pick up one last one. So they start to change it from here, and then we give variations. So the work process sometimes take you 24 hours,
Yep.
48 hours. No, you cannot charge $1,000. You understand me?
Time consuming. Yeah.
So anything that you do is from 10 and above, or if not, you're going to say your rate is 2,900 per hour. If that's supposed to be, if they cannot give you the $50,000, or you charge at what? 2,900.
Mhm.
If you say $3,000, oh, we can't afford $3,000. 3,900. The government pay people 2,900 per hour.
Okay. Okay.
So it's a process that you have to be thinking so hard.
True. And you have to read their mind sometimes because a
And
lot
read
of them
their
can't even,
mind.
they
They will,
can't even explain to you.
yes, they'll
You'll be
come.
like, I want this. Your red should be more red, and you're like, how can a
Look at.
red be more
I
red?
want you guys to read this. Read this
That's
instruction.
funny.
Read this instruction here.
Please fill the box with the same shade gray as what is used for the outline of the box and change the sharp corners to round corners. Everything else should remain the same. This will be my final draft. As as a lot of time has passed, please send me the bill. That's funny.
No. If fill the box with the same shade as the gray. Now what does it mean? Which means we have to remove that gray, or if we are to fill inside now, which means everything has to be.
But it could also mean that everything must be the box as well as the
So we
the
give.
outside box and the inside box must be filled with gray.
So this is the example here.
Right?
You understand?
Yeah.
And then now, yeah, this is the one here. It could mean this.
It could be the other one to the right. This the 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth one to the right
Yeah.
with the white, but it's just that the inner line is white.
So what I'm trying to tell you guys, try to decide on what is your value worth. All right, there's one that, okay, when we log in, I'll talk to you guys again. I went,
Okay.
somebody called me to do an artwork for promotions. So I spent 3 days going at her place. She has no idea whatsoever. Anything that I start to do, it looked beautiful and good. I want that. I want that. How did you do it? She said, I said, we are not in a classroom. I'm doing my work. So I said, okay, good. Now, what is going to be my fee? You have not talked about my payment. So, how are you going to pay me? I need my payment daily, every day. Anytime I come there, oh, we'll talk about that afterwards. All right, $3,000 is my starting time, and then the next day is $5,000 per day. So, the first day I charge $3,000. The second day $5,000. The next day is $5,000. We start to work from 9 to about 12:30. All right. All right. Let's meet. Let's try to relog in again. Okay. Hello.
Will do, sir.
Let's try to relog in.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Nadia. Who is Nadia? Oh.
sir. Oh,
Yeah.
I want to show you the logo thing that I was trying to recreate.
Okay.
But when you finish, I guess.
Yeah. How is my mic coming up? Is it clear?
Clear for me, sir.
Okay. All right. Everybody's here. Andrea and Christopher, Mr. Ian, Chris.
I'm here. Morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
You sound sick. Whenever see you laugh. All right. People.
I was in the country last week.
Good morning.
Yes. Good morning. One thing you guys need to understand. Nowadays, people are crooked. All right. Let's get this one clear. No.
I like that one, sir.
Yes, but they don't like it.
People are funny, you know. I don't know what people like. They don't know what they like. That's the problem. They really don't know what they like, and
Yeah.
so they're telling
You
you
see,
all
that's
of
where
these
the
things.
mind reading aspect comes in. You have
Yeah.
to be a mind reader. That's why a lot of people are like, oh, being an artist is so nice. And I'm like, yeah, until you meet upon someone who don't know what they want.
Did you look
Exactly.
Did you look at the amount of development process that I did in order to arrive at something? Still, they are not. They keep on changing. So, pay me what I'm worth.
Mhm.
Not done, even not done bottom. I have too much gray hair on my head. I don't need any additional, you know.
Trust me, sir, it's not easy with a lot of these people.
Take a look at this one here.
It's not
Look at-
bad.
Look at this.
Oh my God, sir.
Look
It's a
at
lot of work.
Look at this with the color scheme, color conversion. What are the complementing colors?
But do they have a specific color? You know, some companies
No.
they use. They
They
don't.
They are experimenting, so I decided to give them this
Okay.
kind of a doubt. So
Oh, okay.
that's what complement with. Now, it's a lot of work that put here.
Yeah.
Look at this one here. It's a lot of work. Now, so your job is not easy. Look at this one. When we start with the global service ideas,
Like the top
exploring,
one.
yes, exploring ideas. Hmm?
Yeah.
Look at that. Take a look at those things. Hmm? Did I press record? Is it recording?
Oh, yes, it is. It is.
All right. So you see, for the little change of money, and then this is what you do to spend the whole time trying to get it. Now coming to this, and still they are not.
I like that.
A lot of work. So you cannot live here, and then if somebody give you work, and you cannot charge them, you have to be able to know what is your value. From this point, per hour, whether you sit in front of a computer, 1 hour, that is rounded up $3,000. They are going to borrow, then you are going to give them $2,700. That's it. Per hour. If you spend 10 hours, that's it. But you have to make sure that that is your hourly rate. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What's the highest? You said 2,900?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
$3,000 or
3,000.
but you can
Minimum 2,900.
yeah
Per hour, people. Remember, it's per hour.
per hour.
Per
So
hour.
you did see the amount of work that I put in this stupid logo. it takes every single thing. In fact, it's not a stupid logo, it's a good logo. But it takes a lot out of you. And then now when I went for the 3 days to do a work for this lady, she was so smart, she tried to take me for an idiot. I said, look, I'm a professional, so if you're not paying me this one, I'm sorry. I cannot do it. And then I'm not going there for the class, I'm going there to work, but don't try to sit down. Then, how did you do it? How did you do it? It's not at the workplace. You understand that? So remember that. All right. Any question before we can go over? Hello?
No, sir. I
Sir,
think I've
sir,
fluctuated.
1 minute, please. I'm stepping away from you.
Okay.
Anyone coming late, you might want to have a small recap with them, sir.
Oh, you are going to do the recap?
Yeah, sure. Let me do it. Well, it would be too quick, sir, because I don't have the information on the computer or any picture, because this is still this is still pretty much new. All right, guys. But what we did was to show how to convert from color to black and white. Sir, my screen don't have the
Oh, you mean that one? No, we are not doing that.
Okay, we're all right. Okay, we're moving to the SketchUp now, sir.
Yeah, SketchUp.
All right, okay.
Sir, I found a video showing some logos that change over the years. That it changed so subtle that
You might not even realize.
You might not even realize, but I was trying to send it into the group, but I sent it into the WhatsApp group for you
want
guys.
to share the screen now and we see it before Montel start?
No, it's in the WhatsApp group. I don't have it on my computer.
I don't have the WhatsApp. Montel, you can retrieve it from the WhatsApp?
Let me see if I can.
Montel.
Yes, sir.
You can retrieve it from WhatsApp since your screen is sharing.
What should I try to receive from the WhatsApp box, sir?
Go ahead, just go with the demonstration when Christoph
All
find it, and then we can jump in.
All right, we'll definitely do.
Okay, what I want you to do is start from the beginning, because
Okay, the beginning.
some people just join in. Andrea and other people.
I'm here, sir.
Thank you, sir.
We are going to take you in a different world. Okay, Montel, stop screen sharing again. Look a bit.
Okay.
All right, let me address this. We don't have beginners anymore, so everybody who are here, they've graduated to intermediate. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Every single person who is in this room, you are intermediate, because those people who graduated from last week, they should be here. But we had a group of intermediate already. We started something. So to make it easier, we are going to demonstrate a 3D at the same time, build a house, and do other stuff. As we go by every week, there are more than 3 software that we'll be exploring. Photoshop, Illustrator, Google SketchUp, and InDesign. It's 4 in fact. So we'll be doing all of them at the same time. So we try to integrate it. So you try to make an effort to understand it. Because we did start the SketchUp already, I'm going to ask Montel, who is our instructor, to start from the basic, and then we build it as we go by. And then by
still having problem with the software. I mean, I normally have problem with software, but
Montel, can you help with that, please?
Yes, sir. When we after you finish talking, I'll just let him share the screen, and then we'll just move through that fast and get the class up and running.
All right. So I want everyone to be on the same page. I need the interaction, please. I trust and hope that we're on the same page. Can I get a feedback?
Yes,
May I get a feedback?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Okay,
There's 2 persons.
there's only 2. Because we graduated to intermediate, which means that our learning style is going to be different. It's not the same one where we did in the beginners. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Good.
1 second, please.
Mhm.
I just look at the thing that the gentleman sent to the WhatsApp with the faded logo.
Yeah.
Fosco's logo changed about 10 times. And
Yeah,
it was white till it almost until it turned because of the public association with racism.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Taylor, you want to talk about it? You brought up something. Taylor.
Asking if you've seen my screen.
We see it, yes. We did see it.
Oh,
I was asking you if you are going to talk, say something. But if not, let Montel get straight and we start kick off our class now.
Okay. So, who is having issues with the program? Let me show my face. Yeah, people.
no. When I installed it,
Yeah.
it keeps asking me to sign in.
You want to share a screen?
Yes.
Or share a screen fast. Let me pass this little hurdle, and then we'll get through to that. Get everyone on track.
Are you
Cause
seeing
by
it?
not yet.
You still not seeing it?
I can
Nope.
see your screen, yes? I can see your screen.
Hold on. So, nope, not on this side.
I'm not seeing it.
Sir, I think it's only you and and if there's a co-host that can see it. So you'll have to adjust the setting.
Yes, sir. There we're seeing it now. All right. Click sign in. You have a Gmail account, right?
Yes.
All right. So when you click sign in, it's supposed to bring it to your web browser, whether it's Google Chrome or Firefox or what
Yes.
you're using.
I'm seeing sign in with Gmail.
Yes, click sign in with Gmail.
How come I don't see anything? It's still on the same.
What happens, sir, is that when you're sharing the SketchUp screen only instead of just the general screen. That's why.
No, you need to share the general screen so that we can see. We should be able to correct for those people who might want to. Those people who want to learn how to install it, they can install it. Taylor, can you?
After I've done that,
We are not
I
seeing
see
it.
where it said choose an account to continue.
Taylor, you have
Yes,
to
sir.
share so that everybody share the
Yeah,
entire desktop.
So instead of sharing the SketchUp screen, just share the one that says screen 1 or just screen, and it will
Okay.
show everything. Yeah. So stop sharing, then reshare again.
Quite quick question. Where do you go to download that software?
Google.
So let me drop it in
and then
the
you find
link
a
for you.
SketchUp. You
So let me
type
just-
Google. Is that Melissa, right?
Andrew.
No.
For those people who have a Mac, I have a full version for it.
Are you seeing it now?
Yes. Yes, we can see your screen. Go ahead.
So after that, after it says choose an account.
Select your account.
Select the Gmail one.
All right, everyone who don't have SketchUp, I just sent the link to download it in the
That's
chat.
fine.
Just check the chat.
Okay.
Thank you.
So that's
Is it-
All right, so
Oh.
click start trial. Yeah, we're going to get the full version soon, so everyone can have the full version. But let's use art. So you're going to click simple inches. That is the template we're going to use.
simple inches.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you wait there for everyone.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, so we're going to start there. We're going to have everyone on the same page.
Yeah.
Then we're just going to go through it so everyone don't get left behind. Or you can stop sharing now.
Okay, I was going to show you the video.
No.
Oh,
Later.
like after everything, then we can probably, if we have time, we can look at it.
Yeah.
If not, we'll just send it into the WhatsApp group and everyone can have a look.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. All right. So everyone who don't have SketchUp, can I just raise your hand? Let me see.
Marcel.
I don't have anything. My computer giving problem.
All right, your computer. All right. Anybody
Yes.
else?
It has virus on it.
Is
It's
it
not
a
really virus.
is SketchUp a Trimble product or a Google product? Because I see Trimble SketchUp.
Is Tremble.
Tremble.
But yeah, it's in association with Google. But if anything, check the chats. I've sent the link there in the chats. Just
Yeah,
click
man,
that. Yeah.
I did,
what
and
happened
it took
is
me to
that-
Trimble.
Yes. What happened? It was Google SketchUp before, but it seems like Tremble.
The Tremble will take it over. Later,
yeah.
Probably a few years, 1 year. It was-
Probably a year or two ago.
Yes.
Because it was Google SketchUp before.
Oh, yeah. I still
Okay.
Is it a large file?
Small.
It's not really a large file. It's couple
Okay.
megabytes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
All right. So anyone
It'll be
else
nice if
who
you
don't
do
have it?
now.
I don't.
Okay, let me try it.
Sometimes
Want everyone
it's better
on the
to
same
do it
page.
at the same time when we're doing it. You have to understand these people. Don't sit back and then get so complacent. Please try to go through the challenge at the same time. Then we can move quicker and faster.
I
Yep.
just quickly run this through it again, please.
All right, share the screen and let's go through it. Everyone, pay attention from the beginning. We're going to show what is happening. So even if you do run into certain problems, you won't have to be going it over and over again. It takes up time and it's your valuable time. All right, can you share your screen, please? Yep. All right, so scroll down, click on for personal instead of professional. Yeah. All right, go down. All right, click start free trial. No, not that one. Yeah, that one is for the web only. All right, click sign in with Google. Yep, you select one of your accounts you want to use, then click sign in. All right, so everyone paying attention to what and how we're going through this. All right, everybody, so by either next Saturday or by next Saturday latest, everyone should start at least start the foundation of building your own houses. Best click select. Scroll down. Okay, just click other. Click specialization. And then select under the select, yeah. Just click home improvement and do it yourself, yeah. Click continue. Just click 3D modeling, then continue. Okay.
Country.
Yeah. Select your country. Select none. Then select
None.
Type J.
Yeah. Agree. Then start my trial. At a later date, everyone, it would be a lot easier because we'll have the full version instead of the trial. All right, it's downloading.
Melissa? Melissa?
Yes, sir.
You're using a Mac, right? I'm going to give a full version now.
Okay, of the SketchUp. I have I think I don't know what version I have
I'm
there.
giving you the 2022, the full one.
Okay, all right.
So I'm trying to post it on the download.
Okay, no problem. I'm on the side. So
All right, so
I'll refresh.
who else is using a Mac?
Is it on the download too?
I should add the link. I'm working on it now.
Okay, no problem.
All right. So by the time Montel starts, it should be on the download.
All right.
It's a small file. I need people to participate. We are in the intermediate people.
People are going to need to because I'm going to ask you questions while teaching that we'll know if you're actually paying attention or not. Once you get into it, it will be highly addictive and fun. But if you're not understanding what is going on, you're going to have a hard time. So we are going to need your undivided attention so that when you start your own houses, you won't have much problems.
This is it, right?
Can I get somebody to say something?
Hello?
Yeah.
This is what I should open now?
Yes, open. We're not really seeing any movements here though, but open it.
30.
So is it finished downloading?
I think so, because I don't see anything.
All right, click on the little arrow with the box under it, right there beside that shield with the V, up at the top beside the URL bar.
This one.
I'm not seeing no movement of the mouse. You seeing any movement, sir?
No.
No.
I'm not seeing anything.
All over the place. All right, and on my device, on download,
Did you share your screen?
where it would have come, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I opened that section and it takes that a while here.
It seemed like you shared only the
Hello?
the Chrome versus the entire desktop. That's why we're not really seeing. Okay, can you just stop sharing? And when you're sharing, you click screen one or just screen so it shows everything so we can see everything that's going on versus just the Google Chrome only.
I hear you well, yes, go ahead. But did you look at did you check your email?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, so can you stop sharing and then when you're resharing you just click screen one or screen so we can see everything?
I'm trying to find that.
To link up, to use the link.
Oh, you'll have to stop sharing first.
It's showing me new share. I'm not
Are you
going
in
to
the
stop.
WhatsApp?
Stop the share.
Okay, let me see if I can okay. It's not giving the option to that. All right.
Oh, stop share. Find it.
Yeah. All right. So when you click share, you'll see what it says screen. You just select that one.
Email. Look good, it is there. Did you go to the
All right, there we go. All right. So let me see now. We can see everything.
Take you straight.
All right. So go to downloads. Yeah. All right. Open that SketchUp file. Yep. Yep. Click install.
All right.
So in the meantime, while this is installing, anyone else have any issue with the SketchUp or anyone following by?
I'm installing.
Okay.
Me too, I'm installing.
Okay, great.
No, not installing, downloading.
All right, so what I'm going to show next after y'all are finished installing and stuff is what we're going to do quickly and how we're going to get from being a flat line on the ground to up to where it's actually 3D and where you can walk around eventually. Everyone at the end of the class, you're going to present your house in a small presentation format to me and Mr. Amal to be getting graded. At the end of it, what you should do is that you should come prepared for a good presentation. The reason behind that, you might have the talent, but you don't have the marketability. You might have the talent and you can't sell the work. So this is actually preparing you for outside when you're actually going out there to gather work and stuff. So the ending will be a very important aspect, just as the rest of the class.
I did see, I'll check on it and send you the email now, okay? Hold on. Okay, it just come up.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, you can close a lot of those programs. They take up a lot of memory. All right, so that is installing that. Okay. If anyone has finished downloading and installing, just let me know. Then we can do a quick recap from there. For anyone who might not be up to date with the class, there will be a video presented at the end or probably on Sunday, so I'll upload that for you, so you can follow through, so everyone can be on the same page next week, Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to
Restart the system.
you plan no. Okay, restart it later. No. Click on no. Alright, so it seems like you'd really have to go back over the process. When it asks you, click yes, restart the system, and then it should go. It seems like a lot of stuff is outdated on your computer, so that's why it's behaving. But then it says the Windows isn't genuine. Okay. Yep. Alright, so while you're starting back that, I would want you to pay attention while that's doing its thing in the background. Anyone else still having downloading issue or still downloading or finish installing?
I have finished installing.
Have you opened up SketchUp?
I am opening it.
Okay, great. Anyone else opening up SketchUp?
Every time I'm trying, the computer keeps shutting down. I have to get this fixed. I'm still trying, but it's giving me trouble.
Okay. All right. So if you're having system issues and stuff, then what I want you to do is then pay attention, look how we get around SketchUp, and then after that, you can do what you're going to see today on your own time once that is done. Anyone else, because you'll have to get a move on so that everyone can see.
I'm still downloading.
All right, so if you're still downloading, everyone, I want you to pay attention. Seeing as that you can't really do what I do, pay close attention, listen, and then you'll see how we go about stuff. Let me share my screen. All right, everyone, are you seeing?
Yes, we are.
All right, so this is a basic mock-up of a house in SketchUp.
Mother,
Yes, sir.
remember there are few people who are.
Yes, sir. We're just showing them, and then we're going to the basics and stuff. So we're showing.
I would have suggested when you create the first axis, and then you demonstrate that, and then you come back to this document.
Okay, let me just
You
save this.
understand the intro?
Yes, sir.
And then you don't close that window. Create a new document. Go to new document.
Okay,
Alright.
still have to save. Yeah.
Yeah, save that. All right, save that.
Let me just.
All right.
Let me just close it down.
All right.
Oh.
You can open that one back.
All right. So everyone, welcome to SketchUp. When you open your SketchUp after you've clicked signed in and stuff, it will ask you to choose a template, right? In our case, the template that we're going to use is the first one that says simple inches. We're not going to use meters or architectural inches. We're just going to use the simple one, right? Once you click the simple one, you should end up with something like this. This will be.
Yeah, are we clear there? I want you to follow up to this point, because if you fail to understand this point, then it'll be a total disaster. I can't repeat it. If you fail to understand these steps here, then there's no need for you to be doing it. So try to understand this simple step first. All right, go on.
We have cases in the past where the first step, people choose the wrong thing and it was a complete building disaster. It took up a lot of time because they were trying to fix something and they did not realize they chose the wrong template. Right? So everyone, remember, you open, it is simple inches, and then once you click on simple inches, it will be right here. Now what we have, you'll see 3 lines here. You'll see the blue line, the green line, and the red line. These are what you call your axis lines. Axis lines are guides to let you know if you're building up, you're building in a straight line, or so. You'll need these in order to make proper judgment. Even if the line looks a bit lean, or it doesn't look straight to you, the axes will guide you. So as you can see, this is your basic view of what SketchUp would look like, right? You have the different tools at the top. I'll be explaining each tools, but let me go ahead. What I tend to do is I tend to go ahead and I tend to go to view first, click toolbars, then click large tool set. So everyone is following?
View, you said, right?
Yes, view. So let me go over it again. So I click view, and at the top of view, you'll see toolbars. You click on toolbars, and where it says getting started, you'll see under that, it says large tool set.
Okay.
So it will bring
that's
up
the 2020 version, right?
Yeah, the 2022 version.
All right, it's okay.
And
I find it the other version I have never listed. It said 2 palettes, but I found it.
Okay. Over on the side here, it will be a lot easier and you get a lot more tools to maneuver around with. I'll list the important tools that you're going to use mostly. You're going to use the select tool, which is this black arrow tool. Sorry, hit my lip. The second tool is you're going to use the rectangle tool, which is going to be your most commonly used tool in SketchUp. So there you see we draw a rectangle. You have your line tool, which is this pencil. You can use it to draw lines. So are you seeing where where I'm drawing a line and it's turned red?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
All right. The red line symbolizes that we're drawing on the x-axis. And the x-axis is the axis in which when you're drawing down, it turns red. It shows that it is going in a straight line. So even if it doesn't look straight, it is perfectly straight.
Oh.
So we're... Any question or someone was saying something?
No, just saying, oh, okay.
Please try
Yeah.
to understand it because this is the foundation.
If anyone has any question.
Understand these simple things, you are doomed.
Pretty much.
From here is everything that you need.
Yep.
From here, if you understand the x-axis, the y-axis, the z-axis, and all of that, that's very important. You are thinking in terms of 3D, not a 2D. You are not just a spectator, you are a creator. Understand it. From now, you have gone into new realm altogether. These are the kind of things they don't offer anywhere. Sometimes you have to pay for the 4 years courses in order to do architectural drawing and the rest of it. But you're doing it right here in the simplest way as possible. You are being told what to do and where to go. So I'm begging you and asking you, I kneel down, please try to understand these steps. It will make our work simple and easier.
Yep. All right, so we have about a minute left. So I'm going to say one more thing and then we try to sign back in and then we move on from there. So, all right, everyone, I just showed you what the x-axis look like. We're going to show you what the y-axis look like. So are you seeing the line turning green?
Yes.
Yes.
That symbolizes that you're drawing on the y-axis. So
And it's a straight line, right?
yes. So remember that the x-axis is red, the y-axis is green. And then for this one, let me go about that. Let me draw this back for you quickly before this runs out. So we have 1 minute. So now you see where the line is blue, right?
Yes.
That symbolizes that you're drawing on the z-axis. Now the z-axis is the determination of height, right? So you see the line going on the z-axis symbolizes that you're going with height. So you're actually going up and not across. So let me show you. So the tools that you're going to use next is your orbit tool, which is down here. Once you get the orbit tool, you can turn it. So you guys realize that everything is flat and the one on the z-axis is going straight up diagonally.
Yes.
I mean vertically.
Vertically.
Yes. So that's how you understand the different axes. All right, everyone, let us try to sign back in. We have less than a minute. All right, everyone. So before everything, let us start again. So what color is the x-axis?
Red.
Good. What color is the y-axis?
Green. Green.
Green is the answer.
Green.
And the color for the z-axis?
Blue.
Blue.
All right. So if you're drawing a line and it shows you want to go across, but it is highlighted blue, what is that telling you?
Blue that.
Z-axis.
Yes, and it means that you're doing height instead of horizontal lines. And this is what will happen. Sometimes when you're creating lines in SketchUp, you'll see like a straight line sticking out.
Oh, we're
Now-
not seeing your screen.
Oh, sorry, probably in focus mode. You'd have to reset the settings.
Me?
Yeah.
So question,
Yes. Ask away.
if my line is black,
Mm-hmm.
Can
that
you
means
see
that it
everybody?
don't straight, don't?
Can you see everything? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, we are seeing it
All
now.
right, good. If your line is black, that means that it is not on an axis, and which means that it's not perfectly straight. And if it's not perfectly straight, it will lead into some issues unless you're purposefully creating a slanted line. If you're not creating a slanted line, then it's going to end up with some issues. And the thing is, later down, you might not see it when it's too late. So what I'm going to move on to next is we're going to show you the different tools and how to move from a flat surface to a three-dimensional surface. So the tools that you guys are mostly you're going to mostly be using is the rectangle tool, which is here, right? It is right there. You can create a rectangle. I just demonstrated the line tool right there. You can use it to create shapes. You're going to use the most important tool that you're going to use is your push and pull tool. So it is over here. Everyone, are you seeing where it is?
Okay, pay attention, open up your eyes. If you're dropping asleep, try to understand that tool. If you whatever, understand that tool. Please, that's the first thing that you need to remember. It is magic, where all the magic happens, where everything happens. Please, I beg you, understand the push and pull tool, okay?
So the push and pull tool is the most powerful tool in SketchUp because it literally determines if you're just going to be doing a 2D drawing or a 3D drawing. So at this moment, let me show you guys, it is completely flat. It is your normal rectangle. It does not have any depth, height, or anything. It's just length and width. You go over here and look at the diagram. It is the square or the rectangle with the arrow pointing up. That is your push and pull tool. So everyone is seeing how it looks? Hello?
Yes, we are.
Yes, sir. Okay, great. Now you guys can answer. It sounds like I'm talking to myself.
Yes.
All right. So now everyone, you guys see where it's literally a simple flat right?
Somebody turn on another device. Then there's a loop, feedback loop.
Yes, sir, the feedback. All right, everyone. So with the push and pull tool, you click and pull. Now you realize that it is no longer just a simple rectangle, but a cube.
A cube. You can look around it.
Right?
It's 3D now.
It has height, it has depth, and it has width.
And dimension.
Right? The first mistake I made when creating a house was I created a house outwards. I did not know. When I came to class, I was three months late. Everyone had houses. And I built a nice looking house at first, but I could not go inside of it. The outside was beautiful.
That's true. I had that experience.
Yeah, could not go inside of it. I was wondering what I was doing different from everyone else, right? The most important thing with this is if you're going to create a house which equals to rooms, it is best to do a floor plan first before you do anything else, which means that you're going to draw everything on a rectangle, or you want to create a foundation, right? So let me go back. So everyone's seen where it is just a rectangle, it's flat, there's nothing to it, right?
Christian, how do you undo? Like
undo is Control Z, or you can go to edit and just click right there.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
For the Mac people, it's Command Z, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Now, people, you see that my rectangle is pretty much small, and no house is that small, even if it's a tiny house. So the next tool I'm going to introduce to you is the Move tool. And it's a great tool to use in moving lines. Not 3D object, but just simple flat surfaces like this. Right? So we're going to go over here, and you see the directional arrows right beside the push and pull tool. You have the Move tool.
Montel,
Mhm.
hold on. I need to get everybody's attention. No. Do not blame anybody that, or do not say that you never learned this. This is the first time or up to date time. Everyone is introduced in. I don't want you to feel kind of, I don't want you to feel that, oh, you don't understand it. This is the first time you do it, and you do fantastic work. All you have to do at this point, the very minute now, try to understand the basic tool, the axis, the push and pull, the line tool which Montel
You're
is
gone.
trying to demonstrate it, and all of those kind of things. Please try to understand.
Montel,
Yes.
I'm only seeing the tools on the top of my software. I'm not seeing, you see like how I can see them on the side of yours?
Did you go
Yes.
to view?
All right. So let me demonstrate again. So you go to view, right?
Tools,
And you're going to see toolbars.
and
Okay.
select
Then-
the large tool set.
Yes, large tool set. Once you click that, you'll see the large tool set pop up on the left,
Did you do
and
it?
then
Yes.
okay, you
it.
got that. Great.
Do you see it?
Yes, I got it.
But you have to learn to answer here. You have to be interactive. Okay.
Yes, sir. Like,
The most difficult thing when you ask.
Yes, sorry, sir. Well, I'm going to get kick off.
Okay.
okay.
Computer to shut down.
All right.
Yeah, man. Remember you did that. So,
Okay. Go ahead.
all right. So everyone on the same page now, or anyone just opening SketchUp?
See, that's the problem. No one answer instantly. That's the problem.
Everybody has.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes,
I have
sir.
my
Good, like-
Coming along.
Okay, cause I need to know where you guys are at. I can't be talking to myself, right? So everyone have, or those who finished downloading SketchUp, do you guys have it up?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
No,
Good.
not yet.
Did you guys select the simple inches template?
Yes.
Anyone else? Hello? One person only answered.
Do you guys see?
Yes,
now?
I did that. Yes, the template. Yeah, I
Okay.
have that.
Okay, good. Anyone has up the large tool set?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Well, I
yes.
do.
Okay,
I
great.
do too.
All right. Does everyone remember what cursor is the line tool?
Yes, the black
Pen
arrow.
one.
The pen, sorry.
The pencil. Yes.
Or pencil.
The black arrow is what you call the select tool.
Select.
Right.
yeah.
Yes. Anyone remembers what the push and pull tool looks like?
Yes, it's the little thing that with the arrow pointing up. The box
Good.
with the arrow pointing up.
Yes, that is the push
Looks
and
like
pull
a
tool.
stamp.
What about
Sir,
the
sir, can you say about the link for the software again, sir? Because
All right, let me.
got kicked off. So
Okay, I got kicked off. Let me just recopy it in Zoom. Wow, like, oh god, my Zoom thingy closed just a moment. Okay, here we are. Wow. Okay, let me just send you back this. There it is. I sent it in the chat on Zoom, so you can check there for the download.
Oh.
All right, everyone. So you see how I've gotten my rectangle, right?
Yes.
So let me go over again. So what I tend to do when I'm starting SketchUp is the point, you have a point in which we call the origin, which is this point right here that is between all the axes. It is the greatest part to start off to know that you're perfectly symmetrical in creating the foundation of your building. Once you start off at the origin, it means that you're creating perfectly on all the axes. So you're not in the z-axis, you're not on the x-axis only. You're at the beginning, the convergent point where all points meet. So from there, you'll get your rectangle tool and you'll make a rectangle, right? So are you guys following what I just did?
Yes, we are.
Good. Right? With this, I know that I am perfectly drawn my rectangle both on the x-axis and on the y-axis. And the moment I do the push and pull, it will be on the z-axis. I am perfectly on all three axes once I go 3D. At the moment, seeing as it's only a flat rectangle, as you can see, let me just show you around, it won't be shown on the z-axis. So now, if I look at it and I'm like, I want my square to be a little bit larger, or my rectangle to be a little bit larger, I'm going to go over here beside my push and pull tool and select the move tool. The move tool is shown as the 4 directional arrows. What I can do is when I move the move tool, you realize that one side or one specific line has been highlighted.
Melissa?
Yes, sir, you hear me?
Check it. Go to the
Okay, thank you.
So everyone following?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
All right, so you realize that only one line is highlighted blue, right? Now, once you click on it and you pull, you realize that that side that was selected is moving. And if you're looking, you'll see that you'll have red broken lines following.
Yes.
That symbolizes that we're moving on the x-axis, right? So if I go again and I put the cursor at the top, you realize that only that line has been highlighted.
Yeah.
Great. And then when I click and I move that,
What's
you see that
green
so
little thing in the middle?
the green broken line is symbolizing that I am moving on the y-axis.
Okay.
Yeah. So now if you don't see that green line or the red line, or if the line is black, it means that you're moving not on any of the axes, which means that it is pretty much going down, and that's not a good position you want to take, right? So always ensure that when you're moving, it's on one of the axis points so that your drawing or your creation doesn't look something like this. So everyone following?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so you currently see that I'm not drawing on any axis and it is not perfectly straight. It is either turn what do you call it, trapezoid or so. You don't want that. All right, so let me just move this, and we have it right there. So now people, someone's fan is in there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. All right, people. So now that we have everything here, we have a perfectly nice rectangle. So now what is our next step? Our next step is to create a foundation, right? What we're going to do is, if you're going to use measurement, you can use measurement in this. Have your push and pull tool, click on the object, and then you'll click the number 6. If you look at the bottom right, you'll see where it says distance. You see the number 6. Is everyone seeing that?
No.
Come again.
Okay, so everyone look to the bottom right of the screen and you'll see the word distance.
Okay.
Yes, beside distance, you'll see the number 6 in a box.
Okay.
That
Still,
symbolizes.
me lost.
No, it's at the bottom.
All right. So let me go over it. Let me go over it again.
The
Right.
bottom left corner. The bottom right corner.
Right.
You can enter the value. You can.
Yes.
You can put 6,
So-
12. You name it. If you want.
Put your mouse there, let me see. Touch it, let me see.
At the bottom.
So it
left
is
corner.
right here. So you seen the push and pull tool, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Nadia, are you using a phone?
No.
How come you're not seeing it?
Use your mouse. You can use your mouse.
all right. So you're seeing the push and pull tool now, right?
Change
All right,
the
let me
number. Change the
let
number.
me use the So are you seeing the mouse now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Down here where it says measurements.
Oh,
So-
your mouse go off screen for me.
All right, what you can
Oh.
do, Zolin, is that you go back to the push and pull.
Let me tell you, I know what's
And when
happening.
it comes up, Yeah.
What? Let me tell you what's happening to her. It's not that it's cut off. What? Double click on the screen, Nadia.
it's there now. Click on, go to measurements, highlight it, and put right
Yes.
there. Right there.
You can't really highlight it. But what happens is that once her mouse has moved, she'll have the toolbar that says chat and all of that pop up, so it will look cut off on hers.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes,
Oh.
so that is what's happening. What I would suggest, Nadia, is to come off full screen.
Okay.
Take the mouse off the Zoom page itself. Don't click anywhere outside, just take it off. The toolbar should go down by itself and you should see measurements at the bottom.
Okay. Let me wait a little bit till it come off.
Yeah.
Andrea, you're good?
I am good, thanks.
All right.
Taylor,
Where it says
fine.
chat, do you see any like the one mark there for the chat?
Taylor, are you good? Taylor,
Yes, sir, I'm here.
are you good?
Yes, I'm good.
Did you get the 6-inch measurement?
Well, I'm trying to get the 6-inch, but moving my fall right on the 6.
No man, I'm gonna teach you how to get the 6. So what happens is that if you try to move it like that, it will take some time to get used to it. Because it was the first thing that we had. We thought that you would have to move it to the 6.
Tell them to get used to it because that's the only way to go if they want to put numbers in front of facts.
Yes.
Sometimes
Yes.
you have to face the fact.
You'll have to get some numbers, right? You'll have to get some numbers by measurement. So if you look at it, you say you want 4 and a half, you're going to have some issues with that until you catch it correctly. So let me just go back to where I was. All right, so you'll click on it, right? And as you can see, let me bring it up to show you guys what is happening. So once you click once on it and you release, you can move it up or down, and once you click again, it will stop. What you're going to do when you're at this level is you're going to click once, rise it up a bit. Everyone following so far?
Yes.
Right?
yes.
Do you see down where it says distance?
Yes.
All right. You see a figure there, right?
Yes.
All right. Type number 6. And then after number 6, this is what will determine if it's feet or inches.
What is it? The same thing as the measurement?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Well, okay. This version saying measurement.
Because you choose you did not select the simple template.
What do you mean? I draw. Oh, you mean when I opened it?
Yes.
No, it just came when
no
I
man,
opened
when it
mine.
says
It came
measurements, it means that there's nothing at all selected. So did you click once on the rectangle with the
right.
push and pull tool?
Yes,
right?
and I enter the 6. So
All right.
it's at 6 right now for me.
That's good.
All right, so worry not. Sometimes it will say measurement, sometimes it will say distance.
No, it said distance before, I think. No, it says measurement. Mine says measurement.
All right, let me just finish this, then I'll have a look at it to see what is wrong. So now, everyone, what will determine if you're using inches or feet is literally a apostrophe. Well, yeah, apostrophe or the double apostrophe. So my keyboard is set up a little different from everyone else. I'm literally running off memory. Let me see. No, that's colon. I have the British setup. Oh, sorry. Let me just switch that to the US. Yes. All right. So that's still a colon. Okay, I found it. So you're going to go 6, and look what I type in, and everyone is seeing that I have just the asterisk right beside the 6.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Everyone following?
That's 6 feet, right? The single
Yes,
one.
yes, it should be 6 feet. So you press enter and it will give you 6 feet. But we don't want 6 feet. So what you're going to do is you're going to undo this, and you're going to go again. You're going to put in 6, and then you're going to use the double asterisk or the code
Inches.
Yeah, so you want to get inches. Now you see the difference, whereas if you have a double colon
versus
double asterisk, not asterisk, the double apostrophe, yes. I keep mixing up, you have so many jargon.
Oh.
So you have the, yes.
I'm sorry, the reason why it was saying measurement, I think because I had selected it to the orbit tool. So when I select back the push and pull, I'm now seeing distance.
Distance, good.
Yes.
Wrong tool was selected. All right.
Yeah.
So now, any question for a move on?
No.
Yes, 6 double colon.
Could I do that again? Just one more time.
No problem. All right, everyone. So is everyone with me?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir.
All right. Everyone, if you have any issues, just let me know so I can go about it instead of, just moving forward. Don't be afraid to say you don't understand, because I didn't understand that first. And sir took his time, so worry not. All right, everyone. So we're going to go here, get the push and pull tool, right? So you see here where it is highlighted for the rectangle. I click on it once and release, so I just click on it, and you realize that I'm just moving the mouse, it's moving up and down. That means it is still selected. What you're going to do next, is everyone with me so far?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Good. We're going to put number 6. If you look where it says distance at the bottom, you'll see where the 6 is in, right? And we want to distinguish that we want inches and not feet. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in our double apostrophe, the code sign. And once you do that, you'll press enter. Once you do that, yes, you will get the correct measurement of 6 inches, not feet, but 6 inches. So if you use the guy as the diagram, you realize that it is 6 inches. Now, when we do this, everyone, as you can see, it is no longer a flat rectangle, but we can say this is a plot of land, right? This is a plot of land you can build upon. So it is not just floating in space, you created a foundation. Now the foundation will be the best thing in order to create a house properly. Because what we did was we never created a foundation, and we were just winging it. And a lot of houses would be floating in limbo. They'd be between the Z-axis. So they'll be halfway up the Z-axis and halfway under the Z-axis. So basically half the house would be underground. Hence why I would advise everyone to start from the origin, which would be the point where all the points meet. All right, everyone. So seeing as we have our plot of land, next we're going to use our rectangle tool, and we're going to create basically a outlook for a house, right? So for instance, I create something like this. I want a house to look like this. Yep. Let me go here. Okay. All right.
It's the no.
Yeah, so right there. So you guys realize that I created three squares, right? Rectangles. This is the foundation of my house. Now with this, it is still pretty much 2D. It is just lines I created on my foundation, nothing else. When you do this, actually,
could you, I know you use the pencil tool or to draw the line. I mean, could you have the pencil?
You can use.
No, I'm saying I know the line tool. Sorry, to draw the squares. Could you have used the rectangle? Sorry, could you have used the rectangle tools to do the same thing?
I think you did the rectangle.
You did it on the outside. I mean, on the ones on the inside. I'm just asking to see if it can. The rectangle tools can be used to do what you did on the inside.
Yeah.
The three.
All right. So with the inside now, we use a different tool for the inside. I'm going to show you that tool in a bit. Yeah. So realize that everyone is getting a bit excited now. So I'm going to show you. So before you use the tool that you're referring to is called the offset tool. Yeah, and that tool is literally going to help you to create the walls on the inside.
Yeah.
Right. But before we go to the offset tools, we have a fundamental problem. In SketchUp, lines separate surfaces, and I'm going to emphasize that a lot while you're building, because one straight line will be the deciding factor if you have to recreate your house from scratch, or if when you're painting a wall, the color is separated. So I'm going to say it again, people. Lines separate surfaces in SketchUp.
Okay.
I'm demonstrating this. You guys realize that this rectangle here is classified as one surface. This right here, the middle one, is classified as another surface, and the one at the end here is classified as another surface. So have you guys seen that much, that there's three surfaces, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone follows?
Yes, we follow.
Okay, good. In order to eliminate that, we're going to the eraser tool, and we're going to get rid of that line. And we're going to get rid of that line. So now that you realize that if I go to push and pull, it is classified as one whole surface, right? Everyone follow so far?
Yes.
Good. Now, once you have this, it is literally just a flat surface. Now, we're going to go to the tool that was mentioned before, which is called the offset tool, which is here, which is symbolized by two arcs and the arrow going diagonal. Right? So once this is happening, you realize that you have two options in which you can do this. You can do it my favorite way, which is just click and pull, right? Or you can do it another way, which is, let me go back. So the other way is you click on it once, then for instance, you say you want your walls 3 inches thick, you put in 3, your double apostrophe, or your other name for this, I can't remember it. The codes. Yeah. Then you press enter, then you will get your walls, right? So if you want your walls 3 inches thick. There it is.
Run that
In
by
this,
me, please.
can I say that again?
Run that by me again, please.
All right, let me go back again. So in order to get your walls for this, you'd have to select the offset tool. Everyone with me so far?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want the width of your wall now. By
Yes.
offset, you have to type 3 inch. What does it mean? The width of that
The width
wall.
of the wall. Yes, how thick it is.
To be consistent throughout, you have to type that measurement.
Yep. So if you're not one who is using measurement and just creating the house willy-nilly, all you can do is click, drag, and then if you see a thickness of the wall that you like, you can work with that. If not, then you can just push it further and then release. That's just the click and push way. If you're going by measurement now, people, now this is the important part for measurement. You click on it once. When you click on it, ensure that you can move it like how you see I'm moving it here.
Yeah.
Everyone with me so far?
Yes, we are.
Okay, good. Now that I can move it, if you don't want it on the inside, you can make your offset on the outside. So you can just bring it out or you can have it within. It's all depending on your methods. So if you're seeing as that you can move it in and out, what you're going to do next, people, now look at the distance, which is at the lower right section. I'm going to put in 3. Everyone see where the 3 is?
Yes.
Right? And I want to symbolize that it is 3 inches I want and not 3 feet. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my quotation mark. Everyone seen the quotation mark there?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Everyone with me?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Then I'm going to press enter. So let me show you, let me zoom in. So everyone is seeing where the offset is. This is my 3-inch thick wall.
Oh, okay.
So everyone's seeing it. Now, when you zoom out from a distance, it doesn't seem like much, right? But there's actually a wall there. So let me go ahead and let me show you with my push and pull tool. So you guys seeing that there's a wall here, right?
Yes.
Let me just do that quickly to just show you. So this is what it looks like. So you guys are seeing that there's actually a wall there now. Let me go back.
Okay, yeah, man. Yeah. Just...
Good. Everyone follow, right?
Come again, sir.
Yes.
I was saying after the offset, you see where there's a line on the inside and there's a line on the outside. The outside walls represent this one here. The lines on the outside represent the wall or the spaces in between the wall. So when you click your push and pull tool, right, and you select the gap in between the lines, it symbolizes your walls.
Okay.
Right? So right there, I click and push and pull, and you realize that my walls for my house is up. Everyone with me? Hello, everyone. Everyone following?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. So now that we have our wall parameters set, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create rooms, right? And this is the best time to go ahead and create rooms. Now, people, I'm going to reiterate what I stated before. In SketchUp, lines separate surfaces. So what did I just say, everyone?
Line separate surfaces.
Good. Now, with that being said, you have 2 options in which you can create a room. You can either use the line tool, right? Or you can use the rectangle tool. I'm personally going to demonstrate the line tool at this moment. So are you guys seeing that I'm drawing a line directly on the x-axis?
Yes.
Right? Now, I'm drawing a line on the x-axis right there. and I'm going to move over here. What axis I'm on?
Y.
Good. Great. So I'm on the Y axis. Now, right then and there, people, I'm going to demonstrate something that you should take note of. You see if the line is incomplete, where you draw a line and the line is bolded like you're seeing here. Everyone with me?
Yes.
You realize that I draw two lines. One is thin and the other one is bolded. It's thick and dark.
Mm-hmm.
The thick and dark ones symbolize that the line is there, but it's not really connected to anything. It's an incomplete line, right?
Okay.
But look what happens when I connect that to something else. You realize that it's not bolded.
Yes.
So that means when you're drawing lines, or if you see a straight line and it is bolded, it means it's not really connected. It is just floating there. So you can go ahead and get rid of that. So now with this, everyone, right? I drew a line. But if you realize the line is just there, it's not really connected to anything. I have not created a wall or anything. What you guys can do is, in order to get the perfect dimension while you're using the line tool, is literally to do this. Select the point from before and it will snap to that point for you. Draw on that axis. If you want, you can draw it a little large, and then you can come here, right? And you can click here.
It's 10 o'clock a.m.
So everyone follow me so far?
Yeah, I'm following.
All right. Anyone else?
All right.
Anyone?
We have to log in back again, okay?
Yes, 1 minute left. Didn't even realize. All right, everyone, let us log back in. Okay, yeah, everything is set. All right, let us share back my screen. Sure. Okay. All right, everyone. So now, in a case such as this, you know, the line is a little bit wide and you're like, oh no, it's not the same. What can you do? You have two ways in which you can correct this. One is literally by using the line tool. You can zoom in if you're on a mouse to get to the point that you want. You can cut it midway. Right, so you'll have to zoom in sometimes to get that. And you'll separate that surface. Everyone with me so far?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm following. Following.
Okay, I need to ensure that everyone is following. You can either cut it in half like that and just erase this side, or we can do it another way. Which way you?
Let's stick
which?
with that. We stick with
Okay,
that.
the
last one.
Okay.
Undo that. Right.
All right. Let's go with that.
Select
Erase this.
Like that.
We'll get rid of this.
Get rid of that.
Yep. And there.
Get rid of the middle one here. The one between the wall. That one.
Huh? Can you say that again? The audio is a bit muffled.
Is mine clear? Is my audio clear?
Yeah, your audio is clear, sir, but I think was it Nadia? See if you can say what you were saying again. Let me see if I can hear you clearly.
The thickness of that line, it's not as thick as it's bigger than the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Now,
you get it size.
how? Repeat that. How I get what?
Or do you get it to be the same size as the others?
All right. So we'll go with the line tool first. So what I did before, let me show you. So what I did before was I cut the line in half, right? Sometimes you have to do this method in order to get that. But if you realize that, hey, for instance, let me just clean this up a bit. Just clean this up. All right, so in order to fix that, I'm going to show you how generally you'll fix that when we realize it's like once it's a bit late, not from this stage, but once we do the push and pull. So let me just erase this line here and this line here. So now you have a big wall. One of the walls are a bit thicker than the rest, right? The easiest way to fix this is once you push and you pull and you realize that, oh, this wall is this side is thicker than this side over here. You can use your push and pull tool and literally fix it like that. Everyone following?
Okay, and how do you know it's the same measurement? You just look at it, or is there somewhere showing that it's going to be the same measurement?
In the case of push and pull, you just look at it and keep measuring. In this case, you realize that once I push it, because I'm looking over at this side while I'm pushing in, then they equal up. And if you feel like, hey, this side is a bit, you can pull it out a bit until you feel comfortable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The other method is to just use your line tool and just draw a line as close to the other one as possible. Like I would say I would cut it right here, then I would just go to this point here. I would zoom out, use my line tool and draw a line right there and literally just erase that, right? So you realize that we have basically the same aspect ratio with the thickness of the wall, right? Everyone following so far? Hello?
Yes, we are.
All right. Or the last way you can do it is using your move tool. You can just bring it over a bit, but be careful because it snaps. So because it snaps, you'd have to zoom in a bit and carry it over to as close as possible. Then you zoom out and you check. So everyone saw what I just did.
Yes.
So what was the first tool we could use?
Pencil.
What?
Pen. The pencil.
I
Yes.
need to draw the box.
Yes. Now, if we, for instance, you did not realize the wall is thick, and once you pull your walls up, you realize that it's thicker than the rest, how can you correct that?
You can use the push and pull tool.
Push and pull or the move tool.
The move tool wouldn't be for the 3D, but the push and pull tool will be for that. The last way in terms of moving the line is the move tool, but people be careful. So I'm going to demonstrate why you don't want to use the move tool once it is in 3D format. So let me go ahead. Let me show you why. So for instance, I have my wall up. I go to my move tool, right? Let me do it from this angle. Now, when I have the move tool, what happens is it's going to select one surface, which is one line. And if I do this, you realize that only the top edge of the wall has moved. So the wall is no longer straight. The wall is now at an yes. And you don't want that. So let me undo. So that's why you don't use the move tool in regards to when moving 3D objects. It's going to mess up everything unless and I'll demonstrate that way later to you guys. But for now, it is just creating your room, your walls and such, right? So in this case now, everyone, I created one room in this house. What that room is going to be will totally depend upon you as the individual. This, I'm going to label this as a 1-bedroom house, not a 1-bedroom, but a 1-story house. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to draw. Everyone saw that when I drew, I was on the x-axis.
Yes.
Okay, good. At least you guys are following. So now I'm going to create another room. And are you guys seeing where it's on the x-axis again? Is that correct?
Yes, they are.
Okay, let me just go a bit closer and draw this. Yes.
So that's the wall you're drawing?
Yes. So I'm just creating the wall for this. And remember, people, once you're drawing on the line, get rid of the line that you just saw me got rid of. In other words, you see this line right here? You should always remember to erase them, because as usual, what do I always say? Line separate
surfaces.
Good. Now, what would happen if I had these lines in when I drew them is when you're going to push and pull, you realize that this line in the middle here will be separated from everyone else. So while I'm pushing and pulling, all the other walls would come up except for this one. You don't want that. You're going to have some issues, and right here, you're seeing lines, right?
Okay.
If you're lucky, you can simply erase the lines. If you're not so lucky, once you try to erase the lines, the walls will go with it, right?
Oh.
Yes. And I'm going to demonstrate the walls going away soon. So let me go ahead and let me remove these. And let me remove that one.
I'm following you, but I'm still at the part where you picking the line. It's like you create the shape and you want the first set, and you did something that you pull it out and it like it just spoke now. I don't know which tool you use to do that.
That was the move tool. Whereas when we're from the slanted wall section,
no, it wasn't the slanted one. After you made the what you call this now, the floor.
Yes.
Second thing you did, you created 3 shapes and you connect them together to get one.
Yes.
And after you did that, you made the wall thin, but you did something to open it up. Like you didn't use the line tool to create back the same shape. You use a tool that open it up.
Okay, you're talking about the offset tool. Yeah, it was the offset tool. So the offset tool, let me go ahead. Let me just draw a square here to do a quick demonstration of the offset tool. Okay. Rectangle. All right, let me just do that there. All right. So with this, right, let me show you. So you have the offset tool, which is over here.
Yeah.
Right? Remember what the offset tool looks like. So you're talking about when I selected the offset tool and created the wall like this, is that correct? Yes. All right, so what I did was I was stating that with the offset tool, you have 2 ways in which you can operate it. You can click and drag until you get the thickness of the wall that you're comfortable with and release. Or, and as you can see, the walls has been created. You're following so far?
Yes, me following.
Great.
Yeah, we good now. You can continue.
All right. So you just wanted to know the tool that I use for that. All right. So everyone. So now you realize that we have 2 rooms right here with the walls created, right? And say for instance, you're like, I want to make this right here into a bathroom, right? So you're going to go here. You're going to create. Now, everyone, which axis is this I'm joining on?
Y.
Good. And which axis is this one?
X.
Good. Have to keep asking you guys until you guys remember the different colors. All right. Now, which axis is this again, guys?
Y.
All right, good. And which axis is this?
X.
All right, you guys are following. Let me ask, why should we get rid of these lines that separate this wall here? Why should I erase this small line here? What is the significance of that?
Because that's a different line. It separates the wall itself.
Good.
It don't connect the wall.
Yes. So that line separates the surfaces.
I'll just stop out there.
Like teacher said, line separate surfaces. Remember?
Always remember that. So now,
One side we move with the other.
yes. Now, if you realize, guys, this side is a little bit too thick. Now, in our case, we can do it the long way, which is drawing the lines, but to make your life a lot easier, this is where you're going to have a lot of dexterity with your hands. My hands are always shaking, right? So if I do make a couple of mistakes, bear with me. So now you see where the blue line is highlighted?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to click and I'm going to move it a bit. Oh, let me just go back. Let me zoom in some more. Yes. All right. Yep. So let me zoom out.
So it gets a little thinner.
Yes.
Is that the move tool you're using?
Yes, the move tool.
Okay.
So with this now, I'm going to go in. I'm going to select this line over the next side, and I'm going to move it again. Excuse me. So now you see that we have the room here, and we have the bathroom here, right?
So where's the kitchen?
All right. Sir, we're only on one half of the house. We're going to build the kitchen on the next wing. So we're going to
the food part, sir. I think
like sir is going to love the kitchen, and like this is just the basic mock-up of creating the different rooms, right? So that you guys have a general understanding of what to do when creating rooms, because one of the major issues we had when we just started was we just creating rooms willy-nilly, and we had a lot of drawbacks, a lot of stray lines, a lot of madness were happening. Our designs were falling apart, and this is the most effective way to go about it. All right, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to create the living room space right here. Give it, yeah. All right, so you guys realize from X to Y. We'll go again. From X axis, let me zoom out. And if you are having any issues like the line isn't showing you everything, people, you can go over to your toolbar here, and you see where the hand is.
Yes.
Anyone else seen where the hand is?
Yeah, man.
All right, that hand is called your pan tool. You click on it and you just draw over to where you want to see, and you select your line tool and you can continue drawing, right? So you guys see
like
that?
Photoshop where you just hold the space bar and
Yes, but in this you can't really hold space bars.
Remember, you're in a new territory, new learning.
Yes.
Everything fresh. So you have to learn at this.
Everything is a whole lot different. So in this, I just created the living room space. Now you can go here and you can determine if you're going to create a dining room space. Now we just drew on the x-axis, and people, this is the most the best way for you guys to go about it, because you're doing everything and you can monitor everything while you're doing it. All right, so we draw on the x-axis, and everyone, we have created our kitchen space. Now this is the part sir loves. The kitchen is his favorite section. What we're going to do now, people, what's our next step?
Erase the lines.
Yes. Make sure all our surfaces are connected. Right? So anyone see any issues going on between the kitchen and the living room walls?
Or do you enter the kitchen from the living room?
We can always knock the wall afterward.
Well, we'll get to how to enter after a bit down later, but the major issue is, sir, do you see it?
The thickness of the walls.
Yes, one of the lines are a bit too thick, which is right here. Did that to see if you guys were actually paying attention, because you'll have a lot of this happening. All right, so now you see where we've reduced the space, right? And people, an important note, how thick your walls is determine the volume or the room space the actual room will have, right? You got to take that into consideration. So if your wall is 4 inches thick, you'll have an inch less space to work around with. So let me go ahead. Let me fix this. Okay. Yep. I gotta zoom in. Sometimes, guys, you gotta get right in. You gotta zoom right in. All right. So everything is fixed right there. Cancel. Now you see where we've separated our room and everything, right? Everyone following so far?
Yeah.
All right. Now, what do you guys think our next move is?
Push and pull.
Pull up the walls.
Exactly. Now, what we're going to do now is push and pull our walls, right? We go in. Something was selected. Okay.
Why is that?
Something is happening.
Try it on the other side.
Yeah, let me just check if it's the other side. It's telling me that something is. Oh, let me check the lines.
They look good.
Okay. All right.
They look good.
Pushing. Can I push and pull smooth surfaces?
Not push and pull.
Yeah. Why is it saying smooth surfaces?
Too thin.
No, that's.
Try to click from that and try to raise from that left side. From the left side.
Oh, hold on. So let me try something. There we go. Let me just select.
Right,
So.
Hold it.
Oh, smooth or curved edges. Something is curved here. But where is this curved edge? Let me.
But all of the edges them curve.
Oh, I think I know where the issue is. It was probably there. So let me back up a bit. Now, guys, you see why it's important to do the floor plan first?
Yeah.
Okay.
There. You click on no.
No.
You did click on it. It did.
Yeah, I selected it, but it's still not pushing and pulling. So let me.
But when we pull, we could be able to identify where the problem is.
Yeah, let me just go back to see how far back we'll have to go before the problem arrives. So it is not there. Let me take out this bathroom here. All right, we can push and pull there.
Oh, get rid of that line there. Look here. Right, go up there.
Hold on, so
Between
let
the
me just.
bathroom, right there. Okay, there's a line there.
Yeah.
Okay, we should be good now.
It was there somewhere in the bathroom there.
Yeah,
All right, so let me.
no, there was one line that you never get rid of it. You want to
Alright.
undo? You want to undo it?
Yeah,
Undo it.
undid it. What I'm going to do is let me just use the rectangle tool and quickly draw something here.
Okay.
All right, guys, you see why we emphasize on why lines are important, right? All right, let me just do this again. Okay, undo that. All right, let me redo. Okay, go up here. Yep. Get rid of this line, and this line.
Right.
All right, get rid of this line.
That's it.
Or let us check if we can. Yes, we can push and pull now. All right. Let me go back again. Let us see if we can use the rectangle tool quickly and create the bathrooms. The bathroom settings. All right. Let me just go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to use the offset. Yeah. All right.
Arrow.
All right. Now, let me go back again, guys. Remember to always remove the stray lines.
That bathroom is bigger than the Portmore houses, man.
So it's a very huge house. All right. Yes, we can push and pull. All right. All right, guys. Let me go ahead again, and let me use the rectangle tool. Let me create this surface here. Yep.
Okay.
Let me use the line tool and let me quickly do this right here. And what I'm going to do next is just quickly using my line tools to just create the walls quickly so you guys can see the marvelousness that's going to happen. I'll get rid of all my stray lines. And people, remember...
Put another line in between the middle one.
Yeah, I'm going to separate the surface here. Yeah. I'm going to do this quickly. Yep.
Erase the middle line.
And erase this. And erase this. So let us do a check. Yes, it can push and pull. All right. Let me check something. The ratio might be a little bit off, people, but
you want to check this line between the corner there, right? Between that one,
this one over here.
Up, go up, up. You see that little bend right there?
Right here.
Yeah, you want to line it up?
It can push and pull, sir. So it's I want it to give the little dent.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah. It's a part of the design to help maximize the space. All right, everyone. So now the walls of the outer walls are usually 8 feet. Everyone with me?
Yes.
All right. So you're going to click the outer walls. You're going to pull it up. You're going to type in 8. Everyone seen the 8 at the distance?
Hello?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Okay. And we're going to put in the apostrophe and click enter. Now, everyone, there is the house. Everyone is following?
Yes.
Now, you see all the groundwork has
look
been
from the
done,
bottom. Try to look at the bottom now, from the bottom part,
right?
from the ground floor.
There it is.
Right.
So let me.
That's the bottom part.
So the reason why I made everyone create like the 6-inch rectangle, it is what we use as a foundation to solidify your house. So now your house is not just floating in mid-air like mine was. Your house actually has a plot of land, and you'll see where it's going to come in handy later on in SketchUp. So everyone's number one question should be how we're going to get into the house, because there is no doors.
Okay,
right?
To get in the door, I think we have to make it for the next class.
For the next class.
Right, so
Okay.
what I want you to do, if you can save that and give a copy to everybody so they can use it as
Okay.
a reference, because here the catch now, everyone has to do their
own.
landmark, but you have to give them as a guide.
Isn't this gonna be sent to us?
Yes, we're going
You have
to.
to do it now. You have to do it
Okay.
now. Post on a group chat.
The group chat. I'm not a part of somebody.
on the Zoom chat.
What we will do is that everyone send your email addresses, and what I will do is that I'll send you an email with the copy of the file.
All right. Here what you
Yeah.
do for me. You're going to send it to me. I'll forward it to everybody.
Okay.
All right. I want you to stop. It is just 10 minutes. Stop sharing.
Yeah, 10 minutes. Let me stop share.
I know some people are hungry now.
Yes, sir. Very.
Some people are hungry. All right. Back to everybody now. What I expect from everybody, make sure you download the software and start your floor plan.
Yes.
Get the floor plan done, which means that by next week we need to be able to see each and every one floor plan. Again, we are changing the culture which we did in the beginners class, where people people sit and then
lift her.
you don't do anything. So I want everybody to be able to
Question, Mantel.
Hold on, wait. I want everybody to create the ground floor. I want you to write it down.
Yes.
Write it down. Next week, I need a ground floor. Done. You have to remember the wall has to be 8 inches. Right height, that's the 8 inches. Remember, lines connect surfaces. Now, you have to get rid of the line in between it so that your wall is up. So I need that. I need at least 3 bedroom, 1 kitchen, 1 toilet.
1 bathroom.
I want that one done. So don't tell me you don't have the software. Go and download the software.
8 inches is for the wall.
8 feet for the wall.
8 feet.
8 feet, okay, for the height.
Yeah.
Can you send that in the group chat? 8 inch for the wall.
We'll write it down
Feet
for
high.
you and get it off. So we'll give you the instructions.
All right, let me finish what I have, because we have less minute. We have 7 minutes. All right. For those people who have not registered for the program, I want the people to listen, please. No, whatever. All right. Are we all good?
Everyone?
Sir,
All right, here we go now. I want everybody, for those people who have not registered, please register, send through that form, because through that form I'll be able to send you the email directly. If you don't do it, we'll kick you out. Are we clear?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want everybody who have not registered through the form, or I want everybody to register. In fact, those who are here today, that form that I sent, that's the email I'll be using. Are we good? It has to be done
Yes,
today.
sir.
So when
So-
that, when
Sir,
that,
and on somebody's phone, right? I was saying, what, Rippy, what you saying about the email? You're gonna send it?
I want everybody to fill in the registration form.
Oh, okay.
Because the email which is in the registration form, I'll use it to communicate.
Okay.
And the people who are into that registration form are the intermediates. So if you're not in it, you are not going to get anything. You'll not be able to log into the portal. You can only log in at the beginners, but you cannot log in the intermediate. Are we clear there?
Yes, sir.
Is
No.
there go ahead.
No, it takes a lot in order to get things done. It takes a lot. I was asking the last time in the beginners people to make contributions. Some people did not. Some people they did. And then now for intermediate now, because we are going to do so many other stuff. You have to make the contribution. This contribution is going to help us pay for the internet connectivities and other minor things. We didn't get any good collection from the last time. As a matter of fact, I did not get an update up to now. It takes money to run things. So it's not that much. So you do those contributions. We start to update, because every month we have to cover the internet bill. But we are giving you the quality educations, quality learning. You're learning many things. We still have many things. But if you have an issue, let me know it right now. So if you have an issue, talk.
So, sir, so I saw where it was 7,005.
Yeah.
And
For the
so-
intermediate.
Right. So is it the same platform that Tomorrow
No. There's an account. Listen now, very carefully. There's an NCV account number that you have to send it through that NCV or PayPal. Or if not, when you find time, you go and lodge through that account. It'll be reflected. Now,
Okay,
if
sir.
you have internet banking, you can simply add the beneficiaries. You send it in. That's it one time. For the intermediate, for the beginners, it was 151 something like that, and 3 for the software. But no, you don't have to do that again. We have to do the fee for intermediate. Why do we need that? Is to offset certain bills that we normally do it. Apart from that, I have to do it myself. So
Yes, sir.
is there
Is it a separate fee from the first one? From
Yeah, we are in the intermediate. Hello? This is intermediate. We are doing more things. It's more time. We are running for a lot of hours. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
So, but here the funny part, the advance now, which means that's after 3 months. Advance now, you pay full fee, which is about 45 to 50. You understand? But this one,
Yes, sir.
we we contribute to offset the miscellaneous bills. Up to now, we are unable even to buy a small package for the Zoom, but that's all right. So ask me anything if you need to know, or if not, then you just send me the email. That's when you get the meeting, the Zoom meeting links and other stuff, and you get registered into our intermediate portal. All right, for those people who are registered already, yes, safe, but try to make a contribution. So I know other people had been promising I'll do it next week, but they didn't. So I have to jump in. Hello, are we good?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can we fill in the form and send it today so I can send in the file from Montel? Montel, can you email for me that file today? Montel, you've got to cook or eat. Montel, are you there?
Oh, sorry. You know, me there talk while everything mute. You think you hear me? I was saying, sir, just send me the email address through the Zoom chat because I have my email composed and ready. Have the file and stuff. So all that left is to send it over.
Okay, that's my email there.
All right, sir. Let me just get that. I have the old one, the one that Edna.
Yeah, that's the Edna one. You can use.
Okay, it's the same Edna one. Okay.
I have so many emails, but.
So you're still using the Edna one?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, do that, people. We have less than a minute. Can we log back and then we
dismiss?
Can we log back again?
All right,
Yes.
sir.